Hello guys, my name is Shaju. I'm going to talk today about how I put together an agile ballpark estimate for stakeholders. So the stakeholders and business owners often come to you as a scrum master asking for a ballpark estimate. That helps them for strategic planning, marketing campaigns, and so on and so forth. So when it comes to a rough estimate, my preference is to go for a range estimate that reflect the underlying uncertainty of the agile projects. Or I would say at least 20 or 20 to 30% of your stories in the MVP are often very clear, very unclear. So I uses this Excel spreadsheet to derive the range estimate. So when I say a range estimate, I often give a ballpark estimate to the stakeholders saying I will be able to complete this project between 8 to 10 sprints. So this is the Excel spreadsheet I use. So we have a few settings. So we have to put together uh, the projected velocity here, the average working days in a month, the sprint duration. It is 10 as it is a 2-week sprint, and 5 is the average velocity per day. So imagine you have altogether stories of worth 700 story points, and out of that you have 500 story points that is fully clear, fully defined, and you can put the conference as 90 or 95 or 80. I'm going to put as 90 here. And the Excel will calculate the sprints and the ideal days based on your confidence level. So here it is, our projected velocity is 50, 500 by 50 is 10. So we think that probably we will be able to complete the MVP in 10 sprints, that is 100 ideal days. Now, we have to calculate the low and the high estimates. So the low is more often quite aggressive, that we think that. So the low estimate is 9 here and high estimate is 11 here. So let's see how we calculated this. So we have a formula defined that says 100 minus 90 divided by 100, that is 0.1. 1 minus 0.1, that is 0.9 into 100 here, that is 90. That is our low spectrum, and the high spectrum is 1 plus 0.1, that is 1.1 into 100. The similar way we also calculate the range for the stories that those are not fully defined. So here I have stories that is worth 100 story points here, and I have put my confidence as 70. You are welcome to change it. You can say 60 or 75, whatever you want. So I am going with 70 for here. And the ideal days is the probable. So we think that 100 divided by 100 is the story points, and we have the velocity as 50. So in 2 sprints you will be probably would be able to finish it up. And the low and high range are less, like we said in the above example, 1.4 and 26. And I have another set of stories. Those are not fully defined, very ambiguous. I have only 30 points, 30. So I have only 30 percentage of confidence here. So here also we calculate the ideal days and the low and high spectrum. So after finally we calculate the summary. So we calculate the effort as the total story is points of all the stories, that is 700 here, and the confidence is it's a kind of a weighted average, that is 100 into 30 plus 100 into 70 plus 500 into 90 here. And we also calculate the high and the low spectrum. So the figures that goes to business are here. Between 11 and 17 sprint, I will be able to finish it up. But however, I think that probably we'll be able to finish it up in 14 sprint. This is how I give the rough estimate to the business stakeholders. Thanks guys for listening to me, and hope this helps to you to come up with the ballpark estimate. Thank you.